Game number 3 of this incredible show match, Abrahams versus Virtus.Pro. The 2 other videos should be uploaded on YouTube by this point in time. And we're getting ready. It is all random, all mid. You see the other lanes have been disabled for this one. All heroes were picked randomly. All heroes are, it's just gonna be a whack game, right, Occurs?
Yeah.
I think we should start with the abilities. I
want to preface this. I do not know if it's been mentioned yet, but every person has been given 3.2k to buy trophy collect. But we see Zergy not with it, so I don't think you got the memo.
Yeah. Maybe they're opting in for a bigger buy or something. Well, we might have to reset. Regardless, if we do not reset, let us take a look at all the heroes' abilities while we're already paused. So we have together with McGinnis Wall. Again, these combos are not balanced, so whatever. I'm just gonna... Yeah, why don't you do this and hover? I don't... Yeah, and anyone who really, really wants to can pause and see them. I think this game is just going to be a bit of a clusterfuck, right, Tuckers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's essentially team deathmatch.
We see Geist is basically just Holiday, but without, like, barrel. And, like...
Yeah.
Holiday without barrel and without bounce back.
Yeah,
she's a high damage revolver character with ACC.
Yes,
that has crack shot.
And of course, we do have Mirage with Flame Dash and Lash. Alright, but yeah, a couple of huge early picks happening right now. VP Zergy, Saf is dead here, and I think that VP is going to be able to do a whole bunch of serious damage to Guardian number 1. I mean, I think strategy is dead in this game. I think we just do play-by-play Occurs. And let's imitate South American football commentators, okay? Or as you Americans like to call it, soccer. But yeah, this is going to be a very intensive game. I'm very curious to see how the momentum is going to build. As we said, every character does have Trophy Collector, which means that they will be able to maintain soul parity over the course of the game. So that's like not going to be that much of a problem. It's all more about how to combine these skills, because when everyone is in one lane, when minions and farm don't matter that much, what happens is you don't have 6 heroes, you have 24 abilities. And how you combine the abilities is entirely up to you. There's going to be little to no synergy happening here. Dynamo has... so yeah, all characters are pretty bruised. Do we have any like meaningful heals coming in? We do see Scorn on that Ivy. Very good to upgrade that Scorn. First thing ever. And Occurs is already a lot of picks here, right?
Yeah. And with this, with everyone having Trophy Collector and Trophy Collector being the main source of souls, snowballing will be even more potent, because they're not going to be getting much souls from the wave. I think a lot of their souls are going to be Trophy Collector, so the team that's able to get Trophy Collector up really high first is going to be at a major advantage. Like, VP's Trophy Collectors are only at 1 on Lash, 4 I believe is the highest on Infernus and Distance, but I mean, Abraham already has 10 on the Dynamo.
What do you reckon are items that normally would be very, very bad to buy early, but are incredible to buy in this ARAM format?
I think Torment Pulse is good because enemies are always near. I believe once people get higher max HP, we're going to see Scourges a lot more, because one Scourge is probably going to cover an entire lane. We might see a lot of Spirit Burns early for that just AoE, because again, can't avoid it. We might just see a lot more early AoE. So like earlier ricochets, earlier of the spirits I mentioned, maybe earlier reverb.
Yeah.
If they can use the item.
Anything that gives you splash or consistent damage once enemies are near you is great.
Yeah.
And every sort of farming util type thing. Ult Run might actually be really good in this format. However, we do see Virtus.Pro gets 3 picks. Yeah, Arctic Blast would be fantastic, actually. Well, everything is a team fight. But, yeah, nice wall here. Tornado does, however, avoid most of it. It is so intense to see these guys play. Virtus.Pro has lost their Guardian already, so they really need the Guardian. Oh, I got another lag spike. Sorted. I think this, I think ARAM is not something the game likes a lot, but yeah, it's fine. We're having a lot of fun here, and we're very thankful to see this game happen right in front of our eyes. We do see Ivy going into chase. No, she decides against it. Very smart choice.
We're seeing a lot of one very good item for this on Abrahams. We actually don't see it on Virtus.Pro, but we see 4 Resto Lockets on Abrahams. I think Resto Locket is going to be a really standout item. It might be an item kept until the end of the game.
Yes,
because you only need like 5 people to use their abilities, maybe 6. And you have a fully charged Resto Locket, and that's for your entire team. So you're going to have 6 fully charged Resto Lockets almost every single fight, which is just going to be so good. Because Resto Locket by default heals 400 after the buffs from the item rework update. And that's only going to grow as they level up and as they get more spirit power.
Yeah, no, like Resto Rocket is a very inspired choice. Any sort of thing that triggers when there's like a lot of damage coming towards you is going to be great. I do see the shieldings probably as one other possibility for a very good early item. So bullet shielding and spirit shielding are also going to be fantastic because there's just a lot of damage coming at you. There's 6 people focusing, and your ability to just resist for a couple of seconds more might mean the difference between life and death. So it is very important. However, Virtus.Pro has managed to do a lot of kills, but they're all solo. They have to go back to base and they have to play around Walker. So Walker is incredibly important. It has up till 15 minutes, a huge amount of anti-hero damage, right? So you do less damage to it. But most importantly, it gives you a 15% bullet and spirit resist aura. And that might not seem like a lot, but it is so important in these team fights. Because 50% might be the difference between one more shot needing to kill you or not. And one rescue beam coming in play or not. We do see from Abrahams as well. We do see healing Nova. What do you think about that, Occurs?
Yeah, on Virtus.Pro we do see healing Nova. I think a lot of the healing items are going to be very potent in this game. We also do see Backstabber on Virtus.Pro, which makes a lot of sense. Backstabber used to be very oppressive early game because there was a free 200 poke whenever you shot the enemy once. But it was nerfed by giving it a range limit. I believe the enemy has to be within, is it 25 meters? But when you're all in one lane and in a constant team fight, that doesn't really matter. Every enemy is going to be within 25 meters. And the same thing applies with healing items like Healing Nova. Like
the bomb has been planted by that Viscous, I think. And suddenly the warden's dead. But yeah, it's just, if anything that heals in bulk, anything that does a lot of damage is going to be fantastic. Does this Abrams have like several abilities that would love rapid recharge? I don't know why he hasn't even bought like a base charge yet. Anyhow. I have been told, sorry, I wanted to interrupt. I've been told that in normal ARAM, you're not allowed to go back to the shop until you die. Is that the case, Occurs or something?
I don't actually play League, so I don't know.
Yeah, well,
and if Dota has it, the same thing applies. I don't play Dota, so I don't know.
So yeah, you mainly play Hello Kitty Island Adventure, right? That's like the main thing you play. Yeah, exactly. Just checking. Anyhow, the Viscous is so low. Is he gonna be able to die? Yes, he will. Dynamo manages to kill him. Okay, so we do have a nice cube comes in there. Mining Word is going to exhaust before that cube is over. But yeah, very chaotic game so far. It's very equal at that too. I think the count just fuels it a little bit. But do we have anyone with max Trophy Hunter right now?
Yes, I believe everyone on Abraham has max Trophy Hunter, and I believe, I want to say one person on VP might not have it.
Yes. But yeah, like...
now they do. Yeah, everyone has max Trophy Hunter. So it should be a level playing field. It's already a level playing field with both teams only being 2k souls within each other.
So yeah, when then we have to discuss a little bit more macro-oriented advantages because Abraham still has, to this moment, their Guardian. They don't even, that gives them a shop where they can buy very quickly if they need to, and that gives them a lot of tools on their arsenal. Hey Brad,
Yeah.
Do you think it would be a good idea to drop a mid boss, right? Oh god. So yeah, we did run an ARAM game a couple months ago, I think, at this point, and in order for us to do that, we decided to drop random mid bosses everywhere. None of the players liked it, and every player thought it was unfair, or as I like to call it, anti-fun. Anyhow, Michael S. and co haven't picked up 3 kills. That's going to be a lot more bruising coming at the Walker, and that is a very, very important resource if you're playing ARAM.
Yeah. I think Abraham as a team is just a lot more adaptable in these matches. Because we're seeing their macro for this match is very, very good.
Yes.
I mean, they're already about to take down Virtus.Pro's Walker, while Abraham hasn't even lost the Guardian yet.
But Virtus.Pro manages to collect themselves, and is this, whatever has Saturday, I think it's Warden. Warden's gonna die here, though. But yeah, they do manage to get a team wipe. This is the power of the Walker, and this is why it's so dangerous when it's that low. Because once the Walker is dead, you're gonna not have that resistance aura anymore, and you're gonna be in a much worse position for it. You're gonna have to rely. Well, each tier has an advantage, right? So the Guardian gives you the instant shop, the Walker gives you the resist, and your base, of course, gives you a healing instant shop, right? But you don't want to give up on these tiers so easily. Anyhow, Guardian is done now. Both sides have lost Guardian. This is the time in the game where you're going to start having to worry about flex slots, right?
Yeah. And that's going to be even more important because there's only 2 flex slots in this. Because you have the Walker flex slot and you have the base Guardian flex slot. And that's it. You don't have access to the all 3 Walker, you don't have access to the all 3 Guardian, you only have those 2, which I think will make the game go a lot faster, because there's not going to be as many slots for them to just get more powerful for the late game.
Yes. We do already see Virtus.Pro is, however, 5k ahead right now, and while they do have a much weakened Walker, they might be able to do a push. But they're 2 players down. I think that means that Abrahams is going to do that final push right now and force them to their last objective. And much more importantly, get that first flex slot for them. Very, very valuable.
Yeah.
But
I wonder if we're going to see a Spell Slinger. Because any character that can run Spell Slinger is going to be great. Because Spell Slinger, even though it was nerfed, the nerf isn't really going to affect it. Because you're just always in combat. I mean, when are you not going to be in combat?
Yeah. It's just a really, really powerful ability with Spell Slinger. I do think, like, anything that relies on a lot of triggers, Witchmail is another example, it's just going to be so powerful.
Yeah.
There's damage that's going to be coming to you on all directions. You're constantly
I definitely
fighting. Big parries here, though. That's not bad.
Wow. I definitely think if there's a character that's going to buy Spell Slinger, it's probably going to be Warden. Because Warden already has a good gun. Warden has one of the best guns in the game. And with Warden still having access to that Spell Slinger by using Gloom Bomb, it's just going to be so useful.
So you know how the game mode is called all random, all mid? Can we look at the minimap right now and see where the players actually are? He was certainly chasing that, the guy's pretty deep. I mean, like, we don't have, like, a proper ARAM map, and this is, like, one thing we really want to do. We've been talking with some modders. It seems like it's very hard to develop maps right now in Deadlock, and there isn't a meaningful mapper community. There is some improvements. There's a new lighting mod that makes it easier to light the maps. But yeah, it's just very, very difficult to make maps right now. But when we start having that capacity, I really would like for us to make an ARAM map. Like, and call it something. Maybe make it gluten snake shaped. Wouldn't that be cool? Like a nice snake shapey thing. Anyhow,
How would that work? It's supposed to be ARAM. If it was the gluten snake, then that would be a circle. That wouldn't really be mid.
I mean, you can do just like a normal snake, like slithering snake. But yes, the normal gluten snake is an Ouroboros. He is a snake eating his own grain tail. But yeah, now finally, I think we have an assault on the Walker of Abrahams, and I think that's going to be very interesting. At 14 minutes, the Walker resists are going to be very low, so even losing a team fight here is going to be fatal. There's no other
consider this. One of the people on, I believe it's Virtus.Pro, has Puddle Punch. So if they're trying to siege Walker, they could just get Puddle Punch or Puddle Punch someone either in or out of Walker.
Yes.
And if they get punched into Walker, that could very easily lead to a kill.
Yeah, I mean, did we all see Lady Guy shooting her laser out of her feet? Was this mod developed by Quentin Tarantino? Like, what's going on here? Anyhow, we do see Lash's backing. Lash's opted to max out Stoneform first. And that's very interesting. So Stoneform gets you 24% max HP once upgraded fully, which is really valuable in these long engagements. Not to mention a big stun. And mid is being done right now. So yeah, mid is completely fair game.
I believe Lash maxed out Assassinate first, which is very, very valid. Yeah. Lash is going to get so far ahead of everyone else because everyone else is kind of forced into just only getting souls from Trophy Collector or only getting souls from Wave, which souls from Wave is not going to be great since it's split 6 ways.
Yeah,
so
Lash
having
with
access to
Lash with
50 souls per kill, that's a lot.
Yeah, Lash with Assassinate, Lash with Soulform, and suddenly Virtus.Pro does manage to take over this mid walker. This mid walker.
Play by Virtuous. They only lost one player compared to basically team wiping everyone that was in mid. It was an incredible team.
Yeah, and that's gonna be huge. I mean, the faster respawn, the minions being a lot stronger doesn't matter that much, but getting that extra elf, getting that extra fire rate, and most importantly, getting that extra respawn timer is just going to matter so much in this assault. They do want to get that Walker and flex slot rather quickly, and they probably will. However, I do see a nice shoulder charge coming in. Very nice Stoneform to avoid the Walker stun, and yeah, I think the Walker is a little bit gonzo right now, especially if they do get a pick on that hoop, which they certainly might. He's very low. They decide to opt out. That Walker stun is just too powerful to deal with, even when you have Reju.
Yeah. We do see Pocket with Outflask. I mentioned it earlier. Outflask is also an ability that is very, very useful for spell sling. And I have heard that Pocket Gun is pretty solid. I don't know how solid it is without having Cloak Tier 3, but it's relatively solid. I've heard people are trying to use Gun Pocket mode.
Interesting.
So we could see that, possibly.
I mean, I think we see Green Pocket. Look at this build. It's like everything is green. Healing Nova, very staple. I think a whole bunch of characters have some version of Resto Locket and Healing Nova. I think it's great ideas. Heroic Aura, that's another very good item. When everything's a mid-fight, you want it. Everyone has gone to the shop on the side. They're not allowed to grab the buffs, just an FYI. That's part of the rules that we decided. So yeah, just being able to buy there quickly and then go back to lane. They do have that walk, they do have that flex slot. And now it's all about figuring out how to approach the base. The sole difference is very much favoring VP right now.
Is someone able to confirm this or not? I'm wondering how Heroic Aura's passive works compared, like, not compared, how it works whenever you have several Heroic Auras. So, like, if I have 2 people with Heroic Aura, does that mean the people within the AoE get 30 bullet resist? Or it would be slightly lower because of the miniature, but you get my point.
I think you can only have one Heroic Aura active.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's my understanding. Like, Heroic Aura does not give you, like, diminishing buffs either. It's just one at a time is all you can get. Anyhow, Guardians are being eliminated. And Guardians are very important because that is flex slot number 2. Virtus.Pro is advancing. And, yeah.
We see a really questionable buy of Hunter's Aura on Warden. Who are you going to be isolating?
Okay, so I'm gonna give you the pro Hunter's Aura thesis, right? So Hunter's Aura is normally a very bad item in any sort of team fight, right? Because you get triple bonuses for Hunter's Aura if you only have one person next to you, right? But imagine Hunter's Aura on all 6 active at all times. That's minus 8% bullet resistance, minus 8% fire rate for all of your opponent's team at any given point. That's still a significant buy, don't you think?
It is significant, but Hunter's Aura, when you use it like that, isn't really the best at any of those. Because Hunter's Aura, you have to remember, Warden also has, like, Bloom Bomb, Kinetic Carbine, Yamato ult as well. So, it isn't like he's really lacking in being able to do any spirit damage like other characters. Especially spirit damage in, like, a large group like Bloom Bomb. Like, well, not large group, rapid application. So, when you consider that, it's not the greatest at any of the jobs outside of just convenience.
I mean, yeah, you can just get the items, but you're very flex slot limited, aren't you, in a way? Because, I mean, yeah, you could be like, oh, I just get Suppressor. Just get Suppressor and just get Inhibitor or something. But yeah, anyhow, I think it's just, it's an interesting item decision. But this siege in the base happening right now, we do see 3 picks already happen. However, Infernus Paradox is very, very low. If you have any sort of ability like Goo Punch, that might be all that you need in order to win here. They're all in the back, though. Lady Geist is using her Bebop laser, and yeah, they're just going back together. Wait, what?
Oh, we see one person disconnect. This is a possible.
And said GG. Quit. No, I think it might be Rage Quit. I think this might be the end of the game.
Is this the first Rage Quit we've had in an event?
I think it's the first Rage Quit we've had in an event. We've had Rage Quits happen after events. I've had at least one person tell me they're never participating in my events again after an event, but it seems like right now Virtus.Pro is gonna win this. 2 people have DC'd already. And yeah. I think Virtus.Pro is gonna be able to pull this off 4v6 with 25k soul lead. But yeah, fantastic performance so far. Stuff is being said in Russian. I hope that's not gonna demonetize me, whatever's being said in Russian. I see some slurs being thrown. Lovely. But yeah, I think that's just gonna be game right now. Anyhow, yeah.
It's crazy to see a Rage Quit in an event like this. You would expect a Rage Quit in a more serious event like Dead or like One Trick.
Yeah, this is like no money, no anything. It's just for fun. Yeah, it's just a way to like boost the community, given there's still Deadlock fight night happening tonight. And yeah, just kind of sad, but still, GG. Well played for Virtus.Pro. And they're the winners.
An incredible end to an incredible series. A little bit of a misunderstanding, but when doesn't it happen with all the language barriers and such? Regardless, a fantastic Game 3. To wrap this all up, congratulations to Virtus.Pro for their excellent victory. And I hope you guys like and subscribe, because we do have one more show match that we want to show. So, see you guys.